Hello, my name is Suman Bala, and welcome to my talk on Are you a good manager or a bad manager? Before we get started, a little bit about me. I have been testing since 2006. Like most people, I did not fall into testing. When I started my career, one of the delivery manager told me, you should be a developer because you can write a code. Anyone can test, is it? And I wanted to challenge that mindset. And I'm glad I did. I'm also one of the lead trainer on the Coder Skills Testing Bootcamp. I'm also learning about accessibility and I advocate about it. I want to give a big shout out to AD Stokes. I'm one of the co-organizers on Ministry of Testing meetup, and I strongly echo about diversity and inclusion within workspace. So let's get started. What do you think? Do employees leave the company or do they leave bad managers? Let me know in the comments or on the tweet or whatever medium you prefer to share. It's a really common saying. People don't leave jobs, they leave their managers. I don't know how true it is for others, but I've recently switched my job. I used to work for Sky as a test lead, and now I'm working as a test architect with EasyJet. I did not switch because my manager was bad. My manager was really good. And I've been fortunate to have a good managers because they have set that example, those role models, and that made me a good manager eventually. Um, I switched because I wanted to challenge myself for other things, definitely not for the manager stuff. So what I want from the manager is be there, you know, always be there for your land reports, prioritize your land reports over work, open a medium of communication so that they can feel free to contact you. And have regular one-to-one catch-ups, like it could be weekly, it could be fortnight, or it could be monthly, depending on individual reports what they expect. I've done the same in past. Some of my line reports preferred one-to-one catch-ups weekly. At that one, some of my line reports said they would prefer like a fortnight, and I had the fortnight catch-ups with them. And then there were a few people I used to manage, but I was not their manager anymore. I still had one-to-one catch-ups with them, but they were like more like a monthly catch-ups, chit-chats, getting to know about other things. But what should you really focus on one-to-one when I'm saying like chit-chat? But what you need to, again, this should be tailored to your line reports, like what they want. When I used to have one-to-ones with my line manager, so initial 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I would talk about my line reports because I was that medium, I was a connector between the head of tech and other testers. So I used to talk about that. And you can talk about your objectives, you can talk about anything else, you can talk about their career progression, whatever they want to discuss. Let them see like what they want to discuss in that particular one-to-one. And be there for regular feedbacks. Do provide like at least feedback every 3 months. Don't wait for like end of year review saying you didn't do X right or you did X really well. Be there, like, provide continuous feedback because the feedback would help them to improve continuously. But if you, the worst thing as a manager you can do to someone is giving them negative feedback during their performance review cycle. That's the worst thing you can do to someone. But at the same time, ask your line reports like, what are your expectations from me? And how can I help you? Because, like I said, every individual is different. Every individual has different requirements, different. Some people might need more hand holding, and some people will just need your guidance. You need to tailor uh, your availability depending on how they need you, not like how you need to do them. And then create a culture of transparency. By the culture of transparency, I mean like it should be a two-way communication between manager and the line report. So if you're saying something which your line report doesn't agree or they want to challenge it, they should be able to challenge it openly without that fear, oh no, if I say something, I might get sacked or I might get a bad rating during my. So create that culture of transparency I always had. Because if the culture of transparency is not there, they will always shy away. And with the culture of transparency, if someone wants to change their job role into a different, or they want to apply for a senior role in a different department, you should be able to create that platform. As a manager, you are there to help them. So create that culture of transparency. And make sure they know you can collab. Like it's not just like, okay, do this thing and shoo, you go away. Give them a platform where you can work together with them. You can create a growth mindset, because sometimes individual, they know what they need, but sometimes they need more like hand holding to show them. So create that growth mindset within your line reports, and be an awesome admin. Be on top of like approving holiday request or any other request, any like some equipment request or whatever. So be an awesome admin, be on top of all these like policies and all that. And do invest in yourself. Like, so when you're a line manager, it's not just about like line management, it's also about you. So do invest in yourself, because I have seen people who were not so good line manager, but I don't think it was their fault. Usually people are nice. The reason they are a bad manager or they're not so good manager are because they never had that sort of training. So invest in yourself, get some training in the leadership, in the management, on empathy, on maybe identifying those like skill gaps. So do invest in yourself, and then just be better. That's it. Take care. Bye now.